except I'm going to be a team that is good right now, but needs improvement down in the future. They don't have any really good prospects, and that is the New York Rangers. I know what you're saying, the New York Rangers, Hendrik Lundqvist. Why? Why would you be the New York Rangers? Well, instead of being a team that is in the middle of a rebuild now, I want to be a team that is pretty much a playoff contender team, but down the line they're going to have problems into the future, if you get what I'm saying. So, I have chosen to be, I could have been anyone. I was either going to decide to be the San Jose Sharks or someone like the New York Rangers, but I decided might as well go with the New York Rangers because they do have some older players that are about to retire. So I've chosen to be the New York Rangers. Anyways, all the settings are set to something you would see a usual GM connected on. As you see, the Rangers salary cap is way over what it should be, a few $1 million over. Not that bad, completely over, but it's not really what you want as a team. So we'll go ahead and start career. Let's keep the salary cap on. It'll give us some time. We can move people down if we have to. All that good stuff. Alright. Just processing. Yeah, but anyways, I was going to go with the Maple Leafs. Either the Maple Leafs or my favorite team, the Florida Panthers. But since the Panthers are in the middle of a rebuild and the Maple Leafs have a oncoming rebuild, I decided why don't I pick a playoff contender team first, and then further down the line I will do a GM connected series of a team in the middle of a rebuild. That way I can grab this by the reins and get the hang of it. Let's sim up to our first game. Salary cap rules. That's all good. Waivers, please don't any players. Alright, that's fine with us. Alright, let's edit scouting report. Now, I'm gonna get this one. I'm not gonna get too in depth into scouting, but I will do some scouting so we can get some good draft picks because we need some good prospects. We're gonna scout in the OHL, which obviously number one is probably gonna be Connor McDavid. We're gonna scout them for about, let's go there for about a month. Confirm assignment. Now, I'm pretty sure the number one prospect there is Connor McDavid. Let's take a look at that. It has to be either Connor McDavid and then Dylan Strome is probably up there too. They are both monsters. That's not what we want. There it is. In region. Let's sort it to see. Not unknown. Where is... There's Dylan Strome. I'm not seeing Connor McDavid. I see Blake Clark. I'm pretty sure Connor McDavid's on here somewhere. He's probably... I know he's gonna go first or second. Up in there, probably, most likely. Where is he at? Oh, well, we're not gonna focus on that right now. I'm pretty sure he's in this game. I am 100% sure he's in the OHL. That just doesn't matter right now. Let's check out free agency, see if there's any good pickups. Probably not, because it's beginning of the season, so free agency's been pretty much picked clean of everything. Yeah. Really no good free agents. Ed Jovanowski, the former Florida Panther, in there because they bought him out. We don't really need a goalie, so I'm not going to look on that. We have the King in net for us. Let's check out our lines. Let's check out our schedule first. Now, in each video, I'm going to do about a month simming. So, the last game you receive, we're stopped on Winnipeg. When we play at home versus Winnipeg, is probably the last game you see here. These videos can be lengthy, so you have to bear with me here. That's just the fun of being a GM. It's pretty lengthy. Let's do manage rosters. Let's take a look at our lines. Our first line will be, let's keep the assistant coach off. We're gonna handle everything here. Matty Zuccarello, Derek Stephon, Rick Nash, Marty St. Louis, Derek Brassard, and Carl Hagelin. Alright, here's what we're probably going to do. Marty St. Louis, I'm pretty sure he's going to retire at the end of the season. He always does for me, because he's one of my personal favorite players. He's most likely going to retire. So we're going to keep him on the second line. We don't want to put him on the first line. Rick Nash should have the first line down, because we do have a power forward, playmaker line. I would like to get some snipers in here. Tanner Glass, we're going to end up moving him eventually. James Shepard. TJ Miller should be pretty good. Kevin Hayes, I heard good things about him. I heard that he will develop into a beast. Let's hope that that rumor is true. Chris Kreider. Yeah, we do not have any snipers at all. We are going to fix that though, because I do like snipers on my team, and I would like our lines to be more in playmaker, sniper, and some power forwards, maybe some grinders type, just in case. Let's look at our defense. Ryan McDonough, my bad. Mark Stahl, Dan Boyle, Keith Yandel, Kevin Klein, and Dan Girardi. I'm surprised Dan Girardi's on the third line. I'd have him on the second line where Dan Boyle would be. Actually, I'm gonna make that swap now. I think Dan Girardi should play on the third line. He's not quite as old as Dan Boyle. Dan Boyle being 38, Dan Girardi being 30. But I think we can get more out of Dan Girardi than we can Dan Boyle. All these Dans on our team. Keith Yandel, pretty good defenseman. I'm happy to have him on our team. Of course, Ryan McDuff, being the captain of the team. I'm pretty sure he's the captain. We're going to go into captains in just quite a second. And Mark Stahl, the two 25-year-old Ryan McDuff and 27-year-old Mark Stahl are going to be face of defense on this team for quite a while. Alright, let's go ahead and get back into here. Captains. Let's do our captains. Alright. I was right, Ryan McDonough is the captain. Mark Stahl and Dan Girardi are both alternate captains. I'm going to leave that the same, but when we get to the playoffs, I will assign new captains depending on how the season's been. Let's go ahead. Of course, we have the king in net. Backup. I'm pretty sure the backup is going to be... yeah, Cam Talbot. I was right on that. Hopefully he progresses better than I've seen. Hendrik Lundqvist has a few more years left in him, but we're going to have to get a good goalie for the future because we don't have really good prospects. Let's see our special teams here. Dan Boyle. I'm going to move Dan Boyle for special teams with Dan Girardi. Changing all lines. That way we don't have to worry about it. I probably should have pressed that before. Power play. 4-man power play. They seem fine. Penalty kill. I think that's fine. We'll see how that works out so far. Yeah, we'll see how these lines work at the beginning. For the first month of the season. Extra skaters. That's 4-on-4 line. Or extra attacker. Ryan McDonough. Marty St. Louis. Shootout order. We're not really worried about the shootout order. Hopefully we don't have to go down to shootout round. Alright, let's get into some games here. Alright. Yeah, but I'm pretty stoked about being on the Rangers, I guess you can say. Let's go ahead and go to calendar. Alright, very first game, we're playing the Blues. David Beckett's TJ Oshie and the Blues. With Vladimir Tarasenko show. Or at least that's what he was. The past season. Alright, let's see what we can do. See if we can sim do it. We're gonna sim the first game of the month and the last game of the month. See how we can do. Oh, okay, apparently you can't sim like you can on Xbox 360 on NHL 15. We did lose in overtime. That is okay, we did get a point for that. Not the way we want to start off the season, but it's better than a loss in regulation. That way we don't get any points at all. Alright, New York Rangers versus the Columbus Blue Jackets. How are we doing in this game? Let's see. Almost there. Ooh, a 5-2 loss. What is going on? Alright, Maple Leafs. We got to get this win here. We can't go down 3. There we go. Dan Girardi has been pulled groin October 26th. Okay, so he's not out for that long. He's out for about a week and a half. Team's line. Let's edit some lines here. He's on defense, obviously. Oh, where's Dan Boyle? Where is Dan Boyle at? Substitute him in. And we're gonna have to probably call somebody up here. Defense. Oh, that's right wing. Defense. Yeah, we're probably gonna have to put... Let's put Summer... I don't know. We're gonna put Summers in. Let's dress him. Where'd he go? We're gonna dress him and substitute him into there. Alright, we probably have to do special teams now. We're just gonna put Dan Boyle in his spot. That should hold us over for quite a while. Substitute. All this should be good. Oh, nope. I think there's a way you can get him to be on every line for him. I don't want to get... Hopefully we didn't get struck with the injury bug this early into the season, because that would be horrible. I have a lot of players get injured this early into the season. That'd be quite horrible. Alright, Dan Boyle. Defense. Substitute. There we go. Let's do penalty kill. Put Dan... Ooh, Dan Boyle's already there. Who can we put in there then? Defense. Let's go ahead and put Summers in. Substitute. Put a penalty kill. Let's put Summers in again. Let's put Klein in. Kevin Klein. Give him some more ice time. Extra lines. Obviously Dan Boyle. He's right there. Substitute. Now it will be a... The thing is about my GM Connected, there will be a lot of edited lines. I'm gonna try to edit parts out where I edit lines for quite a long time. That way you guys don't have to worry about seeing them. No lines. Let's do best lines for now. I know you guys are probably like, you just undid everything you did. Yeah. Let's make sure they don't got nothing crazy going here. They're not putting someone on offense. There we go. Yeah, that's what I wanted. Alright. Anyways, let's get back to the games. Islanders, Rangers. Let's see how we do against the Islanders. We need a win here. That way we don't fall negative right off the back like we've been doing. There we go. Nice. A 6-2 win. Let's go against Carolina. Oh, we should beat the Hurricanes. I don't see why we wouldn't. We have... There we go. 1-0. Where is our scoring at in that game? We have been getting goals. 6-2 win against the Islanders and a 3-1 win against Toronto. So it seems we score. We're just not scoring as much as we would like to. I mean, 4-3 win, 5-2. Let's hope we get more scoring. Let's go ahead and take a look at our leading scorers so far on our team. It's around here somewhere. This is my first time playing GM Connected on here, so stats get central. That's probably where it's got to be. Player stats. Alright, there we go. Let's see who leads our team in goals. And it is Derek Fassard, what a surprise. Not. I believe he will be pretty good in the future. He's only 27 years old, so we're going to have him for quite a while. Dominic Moore, he's a little older. Nice to see some scoring nice to see some in-depth scoring. I think he's a third liner. He's either a third or second liner. I'm pretty sure he's third, because Derek Stepan and Derek Bouchard are ahead of him. Marty St. Louis, the veteran, getting some scoring down. Derek Stepan with 2 goals, and Matty Zuccarello with 2 goals. So we're getting scoring early in. Let's see who has the most points on our team. It's Carl Hagelin. Swaglin Hagelin. So far has 7 points. Pretty good. Only 1 goal though. 6 assists. So the line he is on is doing pretty good at scoring. Alright. Let's get back into simming. Let's see if we can finish this month off. Let's see where we are in the standings. I know the standings don't really matter this early into the season, but it's nice to make sure you're always on top, which I'm pretty sure we're not anywhere near the top yet. Alright, let's see. Sort it by points. Wow, the Devils are undefeated early in. Calgary. We are number 3 in the NHL, but we also have played more games than most teams. We are at 5 games. Everyone else is still at 4 and 3 games. Some teams play 5, so we're not doing that bad right out the gate. I would like a better start right out the gate, but I've seen worse. Let's go ahead and finish this month out. Alright. Let's go ahead and do our sim to the 22nd. Yeah, but anyways, if you guys want to see some trading done, if you guys want to see me do some trading, is there anyone you want me to move from the team? Just comment, give me some ideas. Any players you want on the team, let me know. Nice 4-3 win over San Jose. Dan Girardi is back. Let's go to best lines for now, and then we'll edit that later on into the month. I don't want to do too much editing in my videos. Nice 3-1 win. Dan Boyle has been injured. Wow. What is with our... We've caught the injury bug early here. I do have injuries up pretty high to make it realistic, but I didn't think we would be struck with injuries. So far it's not that bad. I probably just jinxed myself. Let's do best lines, see who they put there. Alright, they dressed Chris Summers again. Not bad. Moved Dan Girardi up. And Calvin Klein. Alright. We should be pretty good defensive wise for now. We do have pretty good in-depth defense. Our defensive lines go pretty deep. We have put together a nice win streak though. 5 games in a row we've won. And the King's been putting it together though. Only 1 shutout so far. Dan Boyle is back. Best lines. No one's taken any serious injuries so far. So it's nothing to cry about yet. I don't think we'd be crying anyways. We did lose to Montreal 6-5. Ooh, and a 5-1 loss to Minnesota. What happened there? What happened? We got some scoring done against Montreal, but we did lose. It was a regulation loss. Let's sim to Winnipeg. We're not going to play the Winnipeg game until next episode for our GM Connected series. But we're going to do a trade. We're going to try to move Tanner Glass. And I might move him for a late round draft pick, because I'm going to try to get some prospects for the future. That way, in the future, we have a good team. We did pretty good in that month of October. Training together about 5 wins. Is it 5 wins, 4 losses? Yeah, 5 wins, 4 losses, 1 overtime loss. So it's 5 wins, 3 losses, 1 end of regulation loss. Pretty good out the gate. But what happened here? 6 goals allowed by... We let Montreal score 6 times, and we let Minnesota score 5. What happened there? Let's see who was in net for that game. Let's see if anyone's been traded. No trading so far. League updates? Anything? Nope. Alright. Let's go. Let's trade. Let me look at our stats before I start trading players. If Tanner Glass is doing decent, we're not going to trade him. But as I said, it'd be nice. We have to move Tanner Glass because quite a few people who play GM Connected on YouTube that I've watched before, my favorite one being X-Tech, of course, have all said Tanner Glass is poison for your GM team. Let's see how he's done so far. Derek Stepan leading the way. 10 points, 3 goals, 7 assists. That's what I want to see out of Derek Stepan. Carl Hagelin, still 9 points. He is still going. 9 points. The veteran Marty St. Louis, 9 points. Rick Nash up there as well. Matty Zuccarello, Derek Brassard, Chris Kreider. Now, I'm hoping to see more out of Kevin Hayes, but he's on my third line, so we won't see that much of him. But I'm hoping there's more in store for him. JT Miller, I'm sure he's going to progress to be really good. Tanner Glass, a -8 for plus minus. Yeah, we have to move Tanner Glass. A -8. He should be in the AHL. He shouldn't be in the NHL. Our fourth line is where the scoring go. Fourth and third line is not going very well at all when it comes to plus minus. Let's look at our goalie. How's Hendrik Lundqvist been doing so far? His stats. He's the only one that's played so far. He's played all 9 games. Average 2.88 goals against. Average. That's not what we would expect from the King. But then again, it's still early into the season. Maybe he just has to warm up. 5 wins, 3 losses. He does have a shootout. And pretty much a 90% save percentage. Not bad at all. That's actually really good. He's allowed 26 goals against 267 goal shots on net. He's only allowed 26 goals. That is why his nickname is the King. Let's see if that's how he is for the whole league, though. Let's see who's the #1 goalie for the league. I'm pretty sure I should be able to check it here. Yes. Entire league. #1 goalie for goals against average is Ryan Miller. Wow, he's only played 1 game and has a shutout. But he's injured. So in his very first game, he was injured. Wow. How many shots did he face? 4. So he only played this season for 4 shots. That's like 11 minutes he's played. And then Keith Kincaid has only played 1 game. He was in there for 2 minutes. That's it. Then Peter Mrazek. He played a game, 1 win. He allowed some goals, so he played almost a full game, looks like. Antti Rantana on Chicago has played. Surprisingly, they're not using Crawford. I wonder if he's injured. Not a bad goals against average for the young goaltender. Roberto Luongo. We are pretty far down from the top. There's Corey Crawford. Chicago must be switching back and forth out. Yeah, so far the Kings played every game we had. 5 wins, 3 losses. Not bad at all. Let's look at our. So let's go ahead and get some trading done. Let's trade some players. Alright. Let's try to get. Let's see if anyone wants Tanner Glass. Because we have to move him. We're not going to get much for Tanner Glass, but we might be able to move him for maybe a late round pick. He's taking up some cap space too. Oh, Columbus wants him. We'd be wearing a deal. Actually, I want to see if I can pick up a deal. We want to make our defense more in depth, so maybe we can deal a good depth defenseman from a team. Let's see about Aaron Ekblad would be nice from Florida. He's young, but The thing is about a young D-man, they want an arm and a leg for him. Dmitry Kulenkov. I'm a Panthers fan, so I like getting Panthers players. We can see them progress. I don't see anybody worth dealing so far. We already have the 2 star D-man, so we just need a depth defenseman. We don't want too many star D-man, because then they gotta go down because they're not playing on the first line. We want a good top. We want a top 4, maybe a top 6 D if we have to. Sort by overall and see if we can find a top 6 defenseman on the Sharks. I don't think they have one we might want. Let's see if we can. Shattenkirk would be nice, but I'm pretty sure Shattenkirk would be considered a top 4. No, he'd be considered a elite from the St. Louis Blues. We could get Carl Gunnarsson. Ah, he's top 4 though. We want a top 6. Barry Jackman. We could get him. Good veteran. They consider him a top 6 as well though. That's the problem. Let's try Anaheim. Get a veteran. Top 4, top 6. I don't know who that is. Anyway, let's see if we can deal him to. Let's see if we can do Tanner Glass to the Columbus Blue Jackets for maybe a draft pick. Let's try to get a late round draft pick from them. 7th round draft pick from the Maple Leafs, maybe. They have more than 50 players, so we have to take a player from them, which means we're gonna have to make this deal more than it is. I just hate it when we have to do that, but we do. Let's see what they got. Let's see what they got in defense. If they got a defenseman, they're willing to get rid of. They do have some that aren't signed yet, but they don't look like they're gonna be very good. There's Volk. What's his first name? Justin. Oh, that's where he is at now. We could get Justin Volk. Or we could try to get Weber. Not Shea Weber. Not really the Weber we would want, but I'm sure we'd take him. Yeah, we'll take Volk. Add a little bit more depth to our defense, I guess you can say. Actually, let's just get rid of Justin Volk and the draft pick, and we're just gonna try to deal. We're just gonna try to do a deal to get a depth defenseman here, because that's what we need. X. There we go. Let's go to. Let's try to get Johnny Oduya from the Blackhawks. Stanley Cup champion Blackhawks, by the way. Because Johnny Oduya would be a good depth defenseman. Actually, Tyler Van Riemsdyk is young, and I think we can carve him to be very nice. So we'll keep him in mind as well. Johnny Oduya is 33 years old though. We want to get a younger D-man, one we can have for quite a while. So let's try to get Tyler Van Riemsdyk. We'd have to. Actually, let's go to. I know I keep changing my mind here. Let's go to Florida and get a young defenseman. Maybe a Dmitry Kulenkov, but he's a top 4. Let's get Blacker. Let's see what he's like. Jesse Blacker, 23 years old. Looks like he can be pretty good. full career stats. So it is his first season in the NHL, and I think he's their scratch player. Jeez, negative 15 in the AHL. I don't know about this. Negative 15. Negative 4. We're gonna do this deal because we want to do something. So we're gonna go ahead and do Jesse Blacker for Tanner Glass. I don't think they would take that. I don't know, they might. Let's see if they would. Trade accepted. How about that? Well then, that was easier. Let's try to get a... I don't think we need someone to replace Tanner Glass. We can move somebody, call someone up from the AHL. Let's go ahead and go to our lines. I know this video is becoming long and it's just me clicking on stuff, trying to do trades. Wrong button. But we really needed to get Tanner Glass out of here. I clicked the complete wrong thing again. It's the big one. There we go. Let's see what we can do here. Edit lines. Just profess. Alright, so it doesn't seem like it hurt us too bad getting rid of Tanner Glass. Hopefully the fourth line can get us more scoring. I'm pretty sure by the end of the season we'll get us another fourth liner. One that's not as bad. Let's check out our defense. I don't think they have. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're going to be playing him in the AHL for now. I don't think there's a way we can view our AHL team on this. No. But so far, you guys, the first month for us hasn't been that bad. I mean, it hasn't been a record-breaking banner month so far, right off the gate. But it's been a decent start to what's going to be a good, long, nice New York Rangers dynasty for us. I hope you guys enjoyed our first episode. I'm going to try to get you guys another one within the next few days, if not the very next day. I like doing GM Connected videos, so expect more of these. We are currently 5-3-1, you guys. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Leave a like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Comment me any ideas you guys have for moving players. If you guys don't want to see a current player, a player we have, you want me to trade him or something, leave that in the comments. You want to see me get a player, comment. You want me to see me trade for a defenseman that's up and coming, like Aaron Ekblad or someone like that? You want to see me pick up a newer prospect like Johnny Gautreau, or trade for a first round pick and try to get Connor McDavid? I don't know about all that, because we don't want to completely trade away our team and get a brand new team. But if you guys want a player you want me to see to pick up, make sure you leave it in the comments or message me on Xbox. My gamer tag is up there in the top right corner. And anyways, I will feature your name in the video for your idea. Anyways, guys, I will catch you guys later. Thanks for watching.